on Studio 10. We're with Amy from Dazzle Cleaning Services in DeWitt, and we are going to talk about cleaning because we're getting to the warmer months. Summer is just a breath away, right? And we want people to actually get out and enjoy the weather and not have to clean their house, right?
Yeah, because it's gone.
Exactly.
In a blink too.
Yeah. And so here, let me ask you this. When it comes to cleaning, how many hours a week are people kind of wasting that summertime with family when someone else could be doing the cleaning for them?
Typically 3.5, 4 hours on an average size home.
Really?
Yeah, it's quite a bit of time.
That's a trip to the lake and back.
Yes, exactly.
All right, so let's talk about how people can not have to worry about cleaning this summer, have someone else do it from Dazzle Cleaning Services. How does a person find a reputable company?
First and foremost, I always recommend that they seek advice from their friends, their family, or Facebook, their neighborhood kind of Facebook pages. Don't go off of some cheap person that you see advertising somewhere. You'll likely get what you pay for. Referrals are the best.
Okay.
Absolute best source.
All right, so that is tip number one.
Yes.
All right, so when it comes to hiring a company, we want to make sure that that company also has their I's dotted and their T's crossed with a couple of different things, right?
Yep. Biggest one would be insurance. Make sure they have both workman's comp insurance and liability. You could actually be on the hook for injuries that happen in your home or damage done to your home. I mean, accidents happen. So those two are the biggest. And then, of course, background checks. You always want to make sure there's a nationwide background check because people move to and fro. But, I mean, anything's going to show on that, misdemeanors and felonies, and you sure don't want that in your home.
Right, exactly. You want trustworthy people in your house.
Yes.
Okay, so another big thing, too, with employees and employers especially, is to keep in mind that you want a company that treats their employees well.
Huge.
Yeah.
They're going to come to work and they're going to do a great job and they're going to keep coming to work if their employer treats them well, pays them well, it makes a company culture fun to be around. I think that's just huge. A company culture is what I strive for the most, and I think a lot of cleaning companies are kind of catching on to that. It's very important.
Yeah, and another thing with Dazzle Cleaning Services that you guys have on your website, which is important to know too, is a checklist. Everybody wants to be on the same page here, right?
Yes, yeah. Cleaning's subjective. I mean, what you want, your neighbors might not want. So what are we guaranteeing our service for? Like, what are we going to clean here? So when you get home, I didn't clean this, but it's not on the checklist. So make sure you know what you're getting, and then when you get home, you can go down that checklist and make sure that's what you got.
Get the floors, for sure, get the floors.
Yes.
What about a satisfaction guarantee? Is that important with this process?
Absolutely, absolutely. So if that checklist isn't completed at the end of the clean, either you should get money back or you should have them come back within usually 24 hours to fix their mistakes. You're dealing with humans, so mistakes will happen, but how are they going to fix those mistakes?
And you shouldn't be afraid to ask them to come back, right?
Absolutely not. You're paying. No, absolutely not. No.
Okay. Well, I guess another thing, too, that people maybe should be weary of is when people say, well, we can clean your house, but you have to be, part of a membership. You have to, don't be doing membership signups, right?
No, you need to be able to get out of a situation. Financial reasons could change things. They could start doing a poor job. I fully believe that you should be, the job that you do today should fully be the reason why you're invited back next time. So don't lock yourself into something that you might come back to bite you later.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, we know that you've got a great company, so let's talk about your company. How do people, if they want to get cleaning services done by you, where do they find you and how do they get a hold of you?
Our website, dazzlecleaning.com. Right there you can fill out an estimate request form, and within 24 hours you'll have some numbers back. Then we shoot you a call and get you on the schedule.
What about calling? Can they get a hold of you if they don't want to get on the web?
Yes, they can call or text 231-920-9000.
All right, very good. Well, we appreciate the information today and having somebody else vacuum so we can go to the lake, right?
Absolutely. Yes,
all right.
prioritize.
Exactly. All right, thank you so much, Amy.
Thank you.
And stick around. We've got more coming up after the break.